Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 34, and today we have 3 more games with St Johnstone in the Premier League, and also another Youth Squad Monthly Report, Squad Report, and Academy Update as well. We begin with a game against Arsenal at home at McDermott Park. They just knocked us out in the FA Cup, now we take them on in the Premier League looking for revenge. Then we have that Squad Report, Scout Report, and Youth Squad Monthly Report 2 from Jack, and also we have a game against Everton away at Goodison Park, and then we end today's episode with a game against Crystal Palace at home and McDermott Park as well. So 3 important games in the Premier League, also some more youth stuff as well, so let's dive straight into it. And also as well, before we get into the first game, I do want to say this morning I uploaded quite an important episode, my first one of the new year. I did a face reveal video for you, as you guys have requested it for so long, and you showed me so much support over the years. I thought it was about time that I let you behind the screen, if you will. And yeah, if you missed it, do check it out. I'll leave a link to it in the description. And yeah, it was an interesting video where I talked about upcoming changes to my channel in 2017 as well, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But still, for the first game of the year, so we take on Arsenal at home, and that took a while, so let's just get straight into the game and hopefully get revenge against Arsene Wenger's team. So Arsenal looking for the first chance of the game from this corner. Elneny plays it short. No, he doesn't. He teased me and crossed it to the far post where Sutar heads it clear, and Chambers will give it back towards Coquelin, and still a chance here for Arsenal. Coquelin inside towards Gnabry, rolls it through towards Iwobi, and for the first proper chance of the game, Arsenal take it and go in front, and Iwobi runs to celebrate with Arsene Wenger. There's been no chances inside this first half an hour, but Arsenal, a great team, just need one, and they go in front. Coquelin takes around his man, finds Gnabry, I think it was, rolls it through towards Iwobi, and a deft finish into the bottom corner. No chance for Logan Reed. 1-0 to the Gunners, and both teams making a lot of changes for this game, with the fixture coming just a couple days after our last one, and Arsenal, despite fielding a weakened team, still take the lead, and that shows you how far off we are from competing with these lot eventually up the other end of the table. 1-0 Arsenal. Come on, one late chance here in a game where we've done nothing. Young through the gap towards his man Kane. Kane inside towards Hunter, who's through. Oh, he puts it over the bar. First time half volley, and Hunter puts it over. That's the only time we've got inside Arsenal's area in the entire game, but I couldn't keep the shot down. Well, I have played some real shockers against the AI before on my channel. No one's going to deny that, and certainly not me. But in this game, I mean, this has got to be one of the worst performances I've ever had. I took 1 shot, I think, in the entire game. Could barely get the ball off Arsenal. This was terrible. If there was ever a dead cert for the last game on Match of the Day, this is it. 1-0 the final score, 59% possession for Arsenal, 2 shots, 1 on target and 1 goal. We only took 1 shot in the entire game, and it came 87 minutes in. This was just atrocious, and we get nothing for it either. In my Saving Bray series, there was one episode where there was a game like this, and I said it was the snooze fest at the Hawthorns. This one was the snooze fest at McDermott Park. I mean, that was absolutely atrocious. Alright then, so moving on to the first of the month, time to take a look at Jack's scouting report, and also a training injury. I was going to say a look at the academy, but a training injury as well. Now, I don't like the sound of this, because we've had so many injuries this season. This better not be another serious one to one of our first team players. It is for Murray Davidson for 2 months. What? That's the 2nd time this season Murray has got a serious injury. You're joking. I mean, honestly, think about the amount of injuries we've had this season, and the skipper's out again. He's torn his hamstring, for goodness sake. I mean, honestly, that is so unfortunate. Right, Jack, cheer me up, mate. Honestly, this is ridiculous. Well, John Hamilton is looking okay, I suppose. I mean, the potential's not great, but we'll take him into the academy anyway. And Johnny Walker's definitely gone. Oh my god, I am so annoyed, man. I am so annoyed. Another training injury and another serious one. 2 months for Murray. He'll miss most of the rest of the season. This scouting update is rubbish, Jack. And, oh, thank you. Duncan Smith, he looks good. Hopefully he's not got Ian at the start of his name, but good. Duncan Smith, there we go. 1 decent player for our academy. Oh, Ian Scott, yes, Jack. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry I prematurely did you in there, mate. Sorry about that. Lucas Graham's not the best, though, and Rory Stewart's all right, but oh dear, I can't believe that. Another training injury and another serious one in a season of injury. So we'll look at our academy then. Ian Scott, who's just been promoted, 71-94 potential, 57 overall. He looks very, very good. So say signed, not promoted. Looks very, very good. And Duncan Smith as well, 69-94 potential, 59 overall. And Murray's just got injured too. Should I promote this guy straight away? Throw him into the first team? His potential might not be that good, to be fair, but I think we'll leave him for the time being. Kirk Young, great potential, poor overall. Kirk Taylor, same as. John Hamilton looking okay at best, I guess. Dave McKenzie, all right. Oliver Wilson, all right. Douglas Reed, 88-94 potential, still looking very, very good indeed, but still 15 years old. Ewan McDonald, 81-87 potential, not too bad. Riley McNeil, meh. Patrick Young, meh. Oliver Hamilton, meh. And Rob Rostiart is still a bit meh. Gordon Morrison's still a bit meh. And Malcolm Anderson's all right too. So there's the academy boys, and a 2-month injury, I mean, seriously, come on. I could not be more annoyed by that. Like, seriously, I could not be more annoyed by that. When you think about the amount of injuries we've had this season, we have been plagued this year with so many players getting put to the treatment room. And now Murray Davidson is going back for a second time this season, and I'm pretty sure he had the same amount of time on his first injury, 2 months at the start of the year. Now he's got another one as well. I mean, we are not getting the luck this year. I mean, seriously, we are getting some really, really bad luck. And if we are going to stay up, we're going to do it against the odds and then some. It's been a crazy year for injuries. Alright, so moving on then, we're now going to take on Everton away at Goodison Park. They are 4 points behind us in the table right now and struggling mightily. However, our form has been very poor since the turn of the new year, and I did say a couple episodes ago, I can't see us going down. Well, if we have another loss here away at Goodison, we will start to look over our shoulders very nervously as we may get dragged into the dogfight at the bottom of the table. So a massive game for us here. We cannot afford to lose. I'll take a point, but really, I feel we need all 3. So come on, St Johnstone, let's get a big win here. And you would have seen the change as well. We're switching formation, going to a 4-1-2-1-2 diamond wide, and we'll have Craig sitting deeper in the DM role, and Ewan McDonald, one of the other players for St Johnstone that have shown great potential, will start in the cam role. So a very big game for us, and of course Maka taking the armband as well. We cannot afford to lose, so come on, we need to get the 3 points here, but just not losing is extremely important. Go on, Barry, your ball in the air, your ball in the air, your ball in the air. No, he's just not looking the same since his injury. Barry just doesn't seem as confident and commanding at the back. Bruv, get your confidence back. And here is Barry through the gap towards Callum Patterson. That's more like it. Good ball to him as well. And Patterson sweeps one into the far post where Craig is waiting. Off the post by Craig. And then Kane. Oh, Chris Kane has just scored an extraordinary goal. And St Johnstone go in front from an unlikely source. And what a goal by Chris Kane. This guy can't hit a barn door with a banjo. And now he's just pulled one out of the top drawer. Everton 0, St Johnstone 1. That's extraordinary. Brilliant cross by Patterson to the far post, and Craig flicks it on. It hits the post, and then the clearance falls to Chris Kane with the acrobatic effort. It's not a bicycle kick, but it looks really nice. But the goalkeeper, to be fair, does get a touch and probably should have saved it. But we'll take anything right now. I'm celebrating, so's Barry in the background. 1-0 St Johnstone away at Goodison Park. What a goal, and what a moment. Oh, Sutar's just got an injury as well. Tackled by Berahino, who chips the far post, and Delafeu could have equalised for Everton. And I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Oh my goodness, who hasn't been injured this season? John Sutar took a tumble after Berahino's tackle. He's just come back from suspension. Now he's injured. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Sutar's not been injured this season. Now he has. Berahino took him down from behind. I thought it was a foul, personally. Berahino galloped away. Sutar hits the deck, doesn't get up. Another injury. I'm sorry, but this is getting ridiculous now. There's Berahino for Everton crosses, and there is Kevin Morales who volleys it in, and the Belgian puts Everton back on level terms directly from kickoff in the second half. The former West Brom striker fizzes a cross in, and Kevin Morales volleys it into the bottom corner. 1-1. And I was just about to say, if we can hang on to the 3 points in this game, it'll be a massive boost to our survival hopes, and already Everton are back on level terms. Come on. Barkley for Everton finds Leighton Baines. Good ball through towards Deulofeu. Great chance here for Everton. The Spaniard plays it inside towards Tom Cleverley. And back to Deulofeu. And the former Barcelona winger is putting us in a real spot of bother. Everton 2, St Johnstone 1. They've turned the game on its head. I brought out Logan Reed to shut down Cleverley. I thought he was going to shoot first time. Instead, he cuts it back to his teammate. And Gerard Deulofeu gets his 8th for the year. Everton 2, St Johnstone 1. This is very, very worrying indeed. It's time to go all out attack for the lads. We need it now. I mean, seriously, we need something because we can't afford to lose this game. Kane on the ball with a fake shot. Gets himself inside. Chris Kane. Still Kane. Still Kane. Taken down. Penalty referee surely. Yes, get in. 16 minutes to go. And Chris Kane has turned up in this game. Marquinhos couldn't handle Chris Kane, who comes inside, takes him down, and the referee awards a spot kick. This is a massive moment in the season. Maka is going to stand up and take it in front of the home crowd. We desperately need this ball to find the back of the net, and Maka hits the post. No, Stevie boy hits the post, and Dos Santos will get it clear. I don't believe it. That was the moment, you know, that was the moment, that was the lifeline we craved, and I choked. I don't believe it. Come on, there's still a chance later on. Berg with a free kick, whips into the middle, looks for Callum Patterson, getting in, yes, gets in. We may have missed a penalty, but Callum Patterson rises highest and scores a massive goal. Everton 2, St Johnstone 2. We can't afford to lose this game, and Patterson heads it in once again. The goalkeeper probably could have done better. We don't care. 2-2, come on! Well, that was one thrilling game at Goodison Park, and both teams will leave feeling though the point was not enough for them, but they'll still take it. 2-2 the final score. What a topsy-turvy game. I feel like we should have won the game, in all fairness. We had a few good chances and more possession as well, but to be fair, after missing the spot kick, I'm just glad my blushes were spared by the right back Callum Patterson. 2-2 the final score. We needed a win, but we couldn't afford to lose, so I'll take the draw. And I don't believe this. I mean, I really, really don't believe this. I mean, seriously, EA? Really? You're going to do this to me? You are trolling me big time. John Souttar breaks his elbow, is out for 2 months, and again, most of the rest of the season. I mean, I would love it if someone has been keeping up to date with this season more so than me and could count how many injuries we've had this year. It's got to be into double figures. I mean, seriously, this is just ridiculous. Alright, so third and final game of the episode, then we take on Crystal Palace here at McDermott Park. And Palace right now under Sam Allardyce, if you will, are doing well this season, firmly in the top half of the table. But for us, we are sliding down the table big time and are now just 9 points clear of the drop. And with 11 games to go, anything could happen. So a massive game for us here. We host Crystal Palace and the league's highest scorer, Benteke. Can we get a big win and our first in quite a few games? We desperately need one. Come on, St Johnstone. We can't lose again. Burke on the ball down the right hand side. First chance could come to us here. Maka is in space to shoot, but then turns back. Needs more room, really. He'll find Liam Craig. He can hit them, but instead rolls it through towards Chris Kane. Can he make it 2-2? Oh, man. Dan with a really important stop. So away we go then. Second half begins here in Perth. We are still deadlocked at 0-0. This game more like the Arsenal one than the Everton one. But I do believe one of these sides will win it late on. But who is it going to be? Tierney inside towards Rob. First chance of the half could come straight away as Hamilton looks for Maka, who takes it around his man and hits the post. And Kelly gets it clear. Oh, for goodness sake. Maka's got a fetish towards that post, I swear. He's hit it twice in 2 games. Come on. You know, I don't like to blame bad events happening in the season on bad luck, so I always do believe that luck does balance itself out throughout the course of the year. But you can't deny this season we've had some extremely bad luck. I mean, honestly, not just the injuries, the amount of injuries we've had this season, but also on the pitch as well. So many decisions not going our way and also hitting the woodwork just a ridiculous amount of times. We haven't really had much in the way of luck falling in our favour this year. Still, Craig looks for Maka, looking for McDonald, and Ewan McDonald could be through here. The academy graduate coming inside does extremely well and finds Chris Kane. Mandanda makes a brilliant save. It's just not working. If Palace go on to win this game, I'll be furious. They've done nothing all game long, but they're through with Benteke here, who takes it around Tierney and drills it just wide. Come on! Townsend to Marcelo. Can Palace win this game? Joel Ward on the ball, feeds it inside towards his man, and Townsend is robbed by Rob Hamilton, who launches the ball long. And what a ball by Hamilton as well. Now Burke is on this ball, and away down the right-hand side. 7 minutes to go. Can we win the game? Burke on the ball, storming down the right, needs someone in the area. I'll drill into the middle, and McDonald fires the ball in. Ewan McDonald wins us the game, and with 6 minutes of normal time to play, the academy graduate scores his first pro goal, and what a time to get it. Burke storming down the right, drills it in, and Ewan McDonald simply couldn't miss. Triple tap crosses were all the rage in FIFA 15, not so much now, but they are still effective. Ewan McDonald wins us the game. What a massive victory this will be. Come on, the Sainties. There are some games that are season defining, and this was one of them. We played well in this one, but I thought the luck wasn't going to go our way like it's been all season long. But in the end, we just about do enough. Ewan McDonald scoring his first goal for the club. He shows great potential, and I'm certainly fond of him right now. What a massive victory. Come on, let's pull away from the drop and secure our safety with 10 games to go. All 5 of our shots fell on target, but only one found the back of the net. But in the end, that was all we needed. 1-0 final score. We get ourselves the win, even in the absence of John Sutar. Huge 3 points. I cannot overstate how big this win was. And that will end today's episode of Club and Country as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. There are just 10 games to go in the season, and as much as EA don't want us to stay up, giving us so many injuries this year, we are currently 12 points clear of the drop zone. Are we now going to pull away, or will we still get dragged into the uncertainty at the bottom of the table when there's just a few episodes left in the season? And you'll find out in the upcoming videos. But a big thank you for watching the episode. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic evening, everyone. Hope you've had a great weekend, and I'll see you for the next episode of Club and Country very soon.